Hi, I'm Liv Lewis here for Ciabatta Chat with my very good friend Eddy.
On time, 45 minutes late with the dribble on.
Doesn't matter, semantics. And we're here to have a sandwich, have a chit chat, catch up, and all the good things in between.
Here you go, precious. Something I ordered for you.
About
like
time.
an hour ago.
I've been waiting. Thank you so much. What have we got here, Keddy? What have you ordered for me?
The hottest salami sandwich they had. The caprese? How do you pronounce it?
Caprese. I don't know, I'm not Italian.
Anyway, I put the cotoletta with the cheese. Can't remember what the cheese is called, but...
Cotoletta.
Yeah.
So
it's got chicken, schnitzel, lettuce,
Nice.
tomatoes, some sauce.
Cheers.
Nom nom nom.
You've ordered very well for me.
Why were you late?
Why was I late? It's really weird. So I'm thinking that maybe there was some like warp in the time dimension or something, and there's an alternate universe where this was 12 to 2 and not 10 to 12.
So what did the text message say?
So the text message said 10 to 12, which is so weird because someone obviously hacked into my iCloud and like edited the message. But in fairness, I was sitting at a cafe at 10:15 and I was here at 10:45. Yeah, I was already late. No one called me. I thought, anyways, I'm not going to put the blame on anyone else. It was me. I put my hand up and I was late.
Yeah, you were late.
So it's okay.
That's okay.
I don't know how we're going to get through this because we're just going to be
Yappa,
chit-chatting
yappa,
the whole
yappa,
time. All right, you ask me a question, I'll answer while you take a bite, and then I'll ask you a question and you answer while I take a bite.
Okay, would you rather feed his hands or hand his feet?
Take a bite. I would rather to have, my feet are massive and I probably don't need that on my hands, so I'm gonna go hands as feet, which is pretty much how it is anyways, because I have very you've seen my toes, I have good mobility and I can pick things up with my toes.
You actually can.
So hands wouldn't be too much of a difference. All right, I've got a question for you. All right, so communion is blood of Christ, wine, body of Christ, unleavened bread. What would your communion be? So your favourite drink and your favourite little bite-sized food. Go.
My favourite drink would be an almond cappuccino. Awesome. My favourite, bite-sized food, a little garlic bread.
Nice. I really thought you'd
cheese.
go on a little shabby bee or something.
Nah, coffee. When I texted you to say, I know you're going to be late, what sandwich do you want?
And I said, I don't deserve a choice.
That's okay, don't stress. I've already ordered you your food, and yeah, they didn't have what you wanted, so I just went random, if that's okay. Yeah, you don't deserve a choice.
So
and
get
then
me
the
whatever.
second thing was salami. Why do you like salami in your sandwich?
I do like to mix it up, to be honest, but I just feel like it's a safe choice. You know, you're never really going to go wrong. And to be honest, this is better than I was even expecting because caprese is my favourite type of salad, if it can count as a salad, because it's just tomato, mozzarella and basil. I just really love the flavour combination and I'm really, really happy with it.
That's good, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I picked it just thinking about you.
You know me so well, girl.
I had 45 minutes.
You had a long time. And what about yours?
I have been here before and I've eaten this before and I loved it. This time it's cold, but it still tastes as good.
That's good
I
to know.
love chicken. I'm not I'll have cold deli meats, but I wouldn't ever reach for a beef sandwich. Not a beefy person.
Not a beefy gal? You're not a beefy gal?
No, I drove past, 5 years ago, drove past the cow truck, 5 of them in a row, and I haven't had a piece of steak since. And even lamb, I don't really like lamb either.
Yeah.
I love the chicken cotoletta.
It's my first time at Stefanino Pannino, so it actually is my first impression.
What would you give it out of 10?
Oh my gosh. All right, so I feel like we need to break it into categories, right?
So the bread?
Firstly, the bread, my thinking exactly. Bread is awesome because I feel like there's a lot of varieties in the sandwich places you go. I love that it is a bit of a ciabatta vibe. It feels more like a roll than a sandwich, don't you think?
Petrol.
Feels Italian. And I actually went to Italy last year on holiday, and it really is reminiscent of the sandwiches there, I would say.
Would this be on par with the Italian sandwiches?
It's just right up there.
Yeah.
It takes me back. If I close my eyes, I'm there.
Even with the cold weather?
Yeah, I just ignore that part.
Yeah. I feel like the sandwiches over there are too big. Like this is perfect size.
It is. It's very good. So bread, I would say, is like a 9 out of 10.
Yeah. And the salami?
The filling itself, it is, and it's not too spicy, thank goodness. I
Yes.
can't handle the heat.
Can't you?
God forbid I get anything a little bit too spicy. What
And
about
the
you?
cheese?
Oh, the cheese. Oh my gosh, it's mozzarella. Can't go wrong.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did you look at the menu?
No, I'm going to die on that hill. I didn't look at the menu. I just back in my palate, and I know that's mozzarella. What would you rate your cotoletta?
No, like a 9.5. I really like it. The chicken's yummy. It's got like herbs on it. The cheese is yum. The lettuce is like fresh. Tomato fresh. Yeah, 9.5.
Wow.
And it'd be a 10 if it was more.
Okay, I was going to ask where the half point came from. So it's essentially a 10. It's a 10.
Yeah.
Well, I rate mine a solid 9.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, a bit of warmth is in the bread. Which would
your
have been
own
the case
fault.
if I'd been here on time.
So yours can only be out of 9.
Yeah,
You're
true,
like-
true. It is a delicious sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm very, very happy with it. And I think I'd definitely come back to Stefanino Pannino.
Yeah, good. Perfect. So as you said, Italy, what was your favourite meal that you had or food experience in Italy? And then I know that you've yapped about the fact that you went away for a really, really long time.
Really
this Europe
long
trip.
time. I was away for 7 weeks. We really treated ourselves.
Yeah.
Europe, a bit of Africa. So Italy, I will say I still think about this focaccia that I had in Bari, which is on the east coast. And it was one of these, it's a really cool town, firstly, loved it in Bari. And it was one of these like bakeries that was like founded in the 1500s, like just crazy old, like can't even comprehend it, like coming from Australia. And they sold the focaccia by the kilo, by weight. So you say I want like this much, but obviously like I had no, my Italian's quite limited. So I accidentally ended up with like, I think about €4 worth, which is what, about $8, not $4, which is what I kept telling myself on holiday, that €1 was $1, which is not the case.
That's right, it's maths.
It's girl maths.
Yeah.
And I ended up with, I reckon, like 1.5 kilos of focaccia, like just an insane amount, but it was
That's a
so
bargain.
delicious. It was so
$8
cheap,
for 1.5 kilos.
so cheap. That might be a bit of mayo on that.
No,
It
yeah,
might
okay.
not have been that much, but it was a lot of focaccia, and it was delicious. And I still think about it, and I can't remember what it's called. I don't even think I took a photo of it. I think I just ate
So
it
it's just the
quickly.
focaccia bread.
The focaccia
you
from
put
that
anything in
specific
it?
place. No, but it was, you could get it with things on top. So like there was an Olivia one with some meats on it as well.
Yeah.
Like it was just like so delicious. What about you, Keddy? You went to Italy 3 years ago now?
Yeah. We went there as a detour on the way to MJ's wedding
Yes.
in Malawi.
Oh,
so we went
of
to Italy and then to Malawi.
And you saw Tame Impala in Milan.
Yeah, we did. That was really fun. That was
Sick.
the experience. Yeah,
Yeah.
so Hannah and I went there, in 2022? That was 3 years ago. I reckon we ate like royalty. Hannah had her first ever lobster pasta.
Nice.
And it was so funny seeing her try and like pull all the crab, the lobster crab, same thing, right?
The shell.
The shell apart, and the people that like worked at the restaurant were just like, they'd stop and laugh at us because we just weren't doing it properly. So that's note to self, just buy a lobster pasta when it's pulled apart.
Now let's talk at home, cooking ability. You want a sandwich for lunch. You've got unlimited money to go to the shops, but you can't spend it going out and having someone make it for you. You have to make it at home yourself. What sandwich are you making?
Good question. When I came back from Italy, because I went to Italy,
yeah.
I got really obsessed with making, I'd get ciabatta bread, like a little roll like this, and I would get pesto, and I'd put that on the bottom, and then I'd get some rocket, put that there. Sometimes rocket's hit and miss for me, so sometimes I'll replace it with spinach.
Okay.
And then I'd get tomatoes, so I'd slice up my tomato, and then I'd put salt and pepper.
You're slicing up the tomato, you're not putting whole tomatoes in the sandwich?
You can if you want. Well, I don't.
Just
Step by step.
Step by step, step by step.
And then I put salt and pepper on that.
Nice.
On the tomato.
Fab.
And then I get prosciutto and I like roll it so it looks really pretty, and I put that on. And then I slice my mozzarella ball that I buy, the big ones, and then slice maybe like 2 or 3 pieces, put it on there, drizzle of balsamic, and then actually before I've done all of that, I've toasted the ciabatta with olive oil.
Perfect.
On the fry pan first, so it's like warm and it's yummy and delicious. I have to make it for
It does sound yummy and delicious.
And then I cut it in half, and then I eat it.
And then you see the cross section and you're like, I've done an awesome job.
That's pretty good. What would your sandwich be?
Well, I think that realistically, as much as I'd like to say something like that, realistically, I am like too lazy. And like, I'm gonna say that I will just get like whatever bread. Like, don't get me wrong, like we usually splurge a little bit. We don't just go the sliced bread from Coles. We'll get like a loaf that's pre-sliced, you know,
from
like
Coles.
or Aldi, you know, like a panna di casa. It's a little bit extra, you know, like a bit gourmet. And I'll probably just make like a jam sandwich, butter and jam. And like, and what's better than that? Yeah, just purely out of convenience, and I love a jam sandwich. There's something about it.
What flavour jam?
Depends what's in the, you know, or if it was my choice, I'd have Bon Mama raspberry.
Yeah, right.
What is it? Bon Mama.
Bon Mama.
Bon Mama. You know Bon Mama? You've never heard of Bon Mama?
No. Where do
You
you
would
get
know
from
it.
Aldi?
No, it's like really expensive. It's from France.
Oh, okay.
It's French.
I've never been to France.
It's chic. It's French. You know it if you saw it. It's like, it's got like the lid looks like a picnic rug. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? We're on to the second half of the sandwich.
You are?
Well, I am, yeah, because I'm a fast eater.
I'm a really slow eater.
Keddy is a very slow eater, and I am like, eat it as quickly as possible, or it'll disappear, which again might just be part of me being one of 5 kids and just being like, I need to eat this before anyone else does. Cross-section check.
But I'm a very, very slow eater. And are you like a messy person? You know what actually my sister and I used to do when we eat tacos at home when we were kids? You'd try and eat your taco and keep your plate the cleanest as possible, and you weren't allowed to pick up anything as you were eating. It was like a competition to see who could keep their plate the cleanest.
You know what a life hack is with that?
Oh, you put the hard in the soft.
Or you put the soft underneath, eat the hard, and then whatever's left over, you have a burrito.
But I'm clean, I wouldn't have anything left.
See, you know, like you asking me, are you a messy eater, just for the audience, is so diabolical. You are a messy eater. Everyone knows I'm a messy eater. I can't help it. It's just, this is me, you know what I mean? Like,
you normally have some food on your face. You've done pretty well today.
Food on my face. I'm gonna tell this story. It's like, I'm fully like throwing myself under the bus. I don't know if I've told you this story before. This is way back. I must have been like 16 on an A&L trip playing for WA.
Oh, you played at A&L at 16. You must be pretty good.
I miss this.
Nervous?
Miss this so much. Miss getting roasted so much.
What's your favourite roast?
My favourite roast beef. We were in Darwin for A&L. And
at 16?
At 16 years old. And I was there with Emma Kosh, ex-Viva player Emma Kosh. And we were having Nandos, and there was a group of us. And I'm eating my pita. And Koshy says that it was the most like harrowing thing she's ever seen. Like, I'm eating, people are talking around, I'm kind of like nodding along in conversation, eating, there's like a bit of sauce, and I take a bit of spare pita. I want it and I eat the pita. And she like recounted it back to me after, and she was like, it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. And I was just like, oh, so like, that just seems like really efficient to me. I don't actually see the problem with it. Like, so yeah, I might be messy, but I'm gonna find ways to clean myself up and get a good bite at the same time. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, that actually is so you. You'd do that today if you could.
I would do that today. I'm not 16 anymore.
No, but you'd still do it 10 years later.
Okay, the hot salami's starting to catch up with me.
What's the weirdest combination of foods that you like to eat?
I don't know, it's a funny one. I feel like I don't have any like really weird, like, I'm not dipping a pickle into my soft serve ice cream kind of thing.
Yuck.
But I do feel like I almost find it like when there's a charcuterie board in front of me, I almost make it like a mission to get like the weirdest combination possible. The look of surprise.
So what though? I feel like everything on the board goes together.
You think that, but then I try something, I'm like, okay, that definitely doesn't. Or like you
what?
know, like Riley and I do tin fish date nights.
Oh, yes. Tin fish, that's just by itself is not okay.
So like a charcuterie board that is like, you're getting different types of tin fish and you're trying them and like adding different things to them. It's really good. If you like tinned fish, it's really good.
Oh, no, thank you.
But the weirdest, yeah, I reckon I did like, we were doing like a tin fish date night and I would have had like, octopus with white chocolate or something like that.
No, you didn't.
Like just to try it.
And was it nice?
No, it wasn't, and I wouldn't do it again, but I tried it.
But you felt like you had to do it the first time.
Well, life's too
think it was
short.
gonna be nice?
It's too short not to try octopus and white chocolate. But imagine if it had been the best thing I'd ever tasted, you know what I mean? Like,
Is that what you expected though?
It's not what I expected, but I was open to the possibility. And I was ready to be wrong. But I thought on the off chance that this is the best thing I've ever tasted in my life, then I'm willing to take that risk. All right, charcuterie board, absolutely any combination.
Yeah.
What are you going for? What's your go-to combination?
Quince paste and cheese.
That's
Brie
me!
cheese.
That's
oh,
mine
change
too!
it. Change it.
That's
Sun-dried
mine
tomato.
We're the same! We're the same!
Yeah, except I use a napkin, not
Sorry, I actually put the brie on this side, the quince on this side, I get the cracker and I do like that. And that's the only way you can eat it.
That is it, Olivia. It was so good to see you. Finally, 45 minutes late. But thanks for joining me eventually.
Worth the wait, would you say?
Yeah, for Ciabatta and Chat.
Ciabatta, is it Ciabatta Chat or Ciabatta and Chat?
Nah, Ciabatta Chat. Because we talk about Ciabatta.
That's true.
Chat. But if you guys have any recommendations on where we can go try the best codaletta and hopefully by the end of it I'll pronounce it correctly.
Nice.
Or anyone that you'd like us to talk to about sandwiches, about anything.
Anyone who you think might enjoy eating a sandwich in our presence?
In our presence. Yeah, but Liv will be on time next time as well.
100%. This is a once off.
Yeah.
Keddy, thanks for letting me join you.
Hey, thanks for eating the sandwich that I ordered you.
Thanks for ordering me such a good sandwich.
All right, cut.